Alright. This is Keith. Clonefreak1. Whatever you want to call me. I am excited to bring you this Saturday stream. I'm tired. I'm really tired, but I'm kind of excited to wake. I just got off of work and I've been thinking about this all night because last night I found out that Zork Grand Inquisitor was made compatible with Windows 7. Beforehand, it was a pain in the butt to try and get it to work. And I did get it to work about a year ago, but there were things that were still laggy and I couldn't really finish the game when playing it. But now that I've been streaming a lot lately, and this is like one of my all-time favorite games, I would like to share it with you, and I'd also like to post the link in the YouTube video when I get done with this to the person that actually wrote the code to actually make this available for GOG to make it playable. Yeah, like I bought this a year ago at Good Old Games, and because I mean we have the CD version, but the CD version is a pain in the butt, and they said, well, I thought, well, if I bought it from Good Old Games for cheap, which it was cheap, it was like $7, which is like my magic number. If you put any video game for $7, I'll probably buy it. Case in point, yesterday's Stalker was Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl was on sale at GOG yesterday, and I bought it because it was $7. So yeah, that. But thinking that they had it figured out already, I installed it and it didn't work, and I was like, oh crap. But then I saw that this person finally graciously spent their time to make this work in a video in Windows, because it's a video game and we can play it now. Part of my childhood, adolescence, yeah. So I'm gonna be quiet during the beginning here because it's a pretty good beginning. It's just a good game. The Zork series. I know Zork. I'll talk about this in the play.
Propaganda on parade. Brought to you by Probaz Electric, makers of the Probaz Electric Totemizer. Probaz Electric, we bring bad things to light. 34th of February, 1067 CUE, Eastland. Zork Cruiser liberated, empire freed from tyranny of magic. Gone are the days of turning castles into fudge, and eggs into ripe guano. Gone are the gruels and granola, the flatness and the foolishness. Today the magic wars are over.
Shun magic and shun the appearance of magic. Shun everything and then shun shunning.
So said the Grand Inquisitor from atop Flathead Mesa, where the grateful masses throng to welcome Inquisition troops to newly occupied Fort Pozo. The third Dungeon Master has accepted the Inquisitor's generous offer of a permanent vacation. Today, the Dungeon Master read a brief but impassioned statement in support of the transitional Inquisition government. Rumors that the Dungeon Master is leading a so-called magic resistance are entirely false. In other news, the standoff at the Enchanters Guild ended peacefully last week when the Enchanters were freed from themselves by carrying Inquisition troops. Concerned citizens everywhere search high and low for hidden scrolls and magic contraband, voluntarily purging themselves of the worst excesses of the magic revolution. And finally, at tomorrow's ceremony, the Grand Inquisitor is expected to announce a radical new mind-numbing technology that will implement his visionary One Point of Light program.
Never forget who is the boss of you. Me! I am the boss of you! I am the boss of you! I am the boss of you! I am the boss of you!
So yeah, if you don't know, Zork was originally one of the first text adventure games available for computers. It had a long history of, I think it was MIT. I'm not sure. I don't have a history. I should have Wikipedia this before I start spouting out facts. But it's been through tons of like it's just, I don't know. It's not. I mean, it's not very popular, and like it's gaining popularity recently because Call of Duty put an Easter egg of this in it, and kids are like, "Oh, what's that?" And most people are like, "Well, we played that years ago." But it was originally a text adventure game, and it worked its way into the graphic era with Return to Zork, which was an okay game. It was kind of tedious. Zork Nemesis, which made absolutely no sense. It seemed like it was another game with just a Zork name plastered on it because they felt like, oh, they needed to somehow sell this game that they put tons of money into or something like that. I don't know the full story on that, but my parents played Zork when they were kids, and as a text adventure, and then they could continue to be a fan of the series. It was something they did to save money while they were working. We're like newly married, saving up for a house type thing, and I wasn't born yet. And that's what they would do, and they have this story. There's stories of this game. No, I'm not gonna do this right now. They have the stories of this game, and it like Return to Zork came out, and bundled with Return to Zork came all the text adventure games, which really got me interested in text adventure games because at the time I was at the time Return to Zork came out, it was probably Genesis period. Like, Genesis Super Nintendo period, I was probably like 10, 12. They were really good. I mean, Return to Zork scared the crap out of me. But, like, in the bundle is, like, the several games. I mean, there's, like, a really good, like, they've got a really good backstory, even though it's all, like, in-jokes and, like, references to the programming of the game and, like, and stuff like that. Like, the story really shines through in like, Beyond Zork. Their fourth version of the game. Like, the text adventures...
Get your roly-poly
The text adventures were really good. And it's just like, I don't know, everything I do always seems to end up being influenced by Zork somehow. I don't know why. Probably because I was just at such an impressionable age. Like, it's kind of not my time period, but because I was young and playing it, I couldn't finish it. It had puzzles in it that I couldn't understand because I was so young, and like as I got older, I kept on coming back to it, seeing if I could figure it out. It was that type of thing. This is the last of the Zork games that were made. There was also like some sort of social media game that was made that wasn't very good. But this is considered being the last of the Zork games. I want to get through this like spiel before I start doing it in the middle of the game. this game definitely, like, I guess this was in response to Nork Nemesis being, well, Zork Nemesis was not only, like, had nothing to do with Zork, it also was very complicated, and it was like a Myst-like game where, well, it was worse than Myst, where none of the context of the game, none of the context in the game, like none of the puzzles were really that intuitive. It was really hard to figure out. I remember spending, like, when I was a kid, I could get to one of the worlds, but I couldn't, like, figure out the puzzles of the world, and then you'd just be stuck. So you'd have to go back to your like, it had like a main hub type thing. I'm getting too into Zork Nexus right now, but they toned down the puzzles in this game, so the puzzles aren't really that hard. They're funny, and there's just a lot of story, a lot of character to this one. That's why I like it a lot. If they could make, if they would make another one of these with just as much character as this one, and have the puzzles about the same, that would be great. Let's see if we can get this fish to come out.
You wouldn't be fishing for anything in particular now, would you? Because, see, I'm a fish and you know fishing. So I gotta ask. You want a piece of me, Doc boy? Or Doc girl? I can't really tell. All you people look the same.
And they got really good voice actors and everything. They did everything right about this, but I think it was still, like, at the point that this was out, it didn't get as much thing. Like, Activision still owns this. Which is crazy to me. So we're gonna solve a puzzle here. We're gonna do it. If I like solve a puzzle without even saying anything, it's because it's just I've played this game so many times. Okay, so we'll explain it. We'll just explain it here. You go here. You want to take, like every adventure game, you want everything here. You want, well, you don't want the dead fish, but you want this can, and you want this stuff. But if you try and steal this stuff, an alarm goes off, because there's an alarm system protected by a photovoltaic electric alarm system. So how do we get that? Well, they pretty much put the answer right there. You just turn the damn thing up.
Would somebody turn that damn speaker down?
But nobody can hear it.
The evening curfew is now in effect.
I'm actually playing off the open broadcaster screen, because it's much bigger than the actual screen. The actual the actual play screen. We want to put this on the end here.
God, plastic stuck around neck. I sense a long but touching death scene. Thank you, Rick, for that passing, Scissorfish. That mad fish strangler can have the dock. I'm out of here. Whee!
And we get our lantern. Every adventure needs a lantern. Well, if you would go to all these places, you're trying to see what's going on, nobody's letting you in. This is the only guy that kind of interacts with you.
No autographs. I don't do that anymore. Now beat it. Scram.
So being an adventure gamer, you see this stuff, lanterns required. And then toxic. I can't read that toxic material right there. So being an adventure gamer, you would grab your lantern and you would put it on the door there.
Holy hungus. A genuine lantern. Looks like that one I had with me when I killed that troll with my rusty knife in Great Underground Adventure 4. These things are hard to come by. Nowadays, all you get are flashlights, courtesy Frobaugh's Electric. Whoa! Get in here! Ah, go ahead. Heisted a whole crate off the Inquisition. Well, I know a guy who knows a guy who heisted a whole crate off the... and I paid him. Now, where's my wrench? Ah.
So yeah, you want to take one of these? He comes back.
Yeah, looks like this lamp has seen some action. Got a lot of carbon scoring here. Let's see if we can't just take a little...
Because that's definitely just wrenching.
What's making a spark like that? You smell spence weed?
Where am I?
Let me handle this.
Ow! Cut it out! Ow!
Nobody saw you come in with that lantern. Now, don't look at me like that. I'm not a real adventurer. Just played one on TV. Couldn't find my way out of a maze if you paid me. Well, maybe if you paid me a lot. Look, this thing is magic. Been a while, but I know it when I see it. Trust me, you don't want this lamp. Now scram!
Oh, we're getting some lagging there. That's weird. Whoa, 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 whoa. So we gotta get our lamp back. Some of the adventure gamer things, there's no real explanation why we did that. But you know, we know that we have to get. I forget to show you the well. Well, I was at the well that I was gonna put the rope on, but I was gonna show you. Well, this is why. Ah, shoot. I'm just gonna use the normal inventory screen. It's not too hard. And we back away. Come on, back out. Back out, back out, back out. I need to back out. Oh, don't tell me. It's locked up. It's locked up. At least it's not effing up on me. At least I'm not dying. Oh, this really bums me out. I should have checked and see if it worked first. Cancel. Let me see what's going on here. It's not because I'm playing in window mode. That's really disappointing. That is really disappointing. Let's try it again. I'm gonna pass by
Airfield
all
will
this.
begin in 1 second.
This is the well that I was talking about.
Curfew began 5 seconds
We
ago.
want to go to see. We're gonna go get a rope. I'm gonna create a save point beforehand.
For the betterment of
Somebody
society.
turn that damn
To our
speaker
most
down.
loyal
I can't hear
citizens
anything
of
over
our
that
once
racket.
largely peaceable and only rather recently corrupted township of Port Boozle, which is
Maybe I was going too fast. Come on. Stop using it like that. If you're in the chat room, if you're in the chat room with me, I am not looking at the chat room because I'm in full screen mode. Yeah. Okay, let's save. Game saved. Okay, cool. No problem there, no problem there.
Fire! Fire!
Okay, we didn't see that before. I think I was doing too fast. And we are back to being normal.
You were just supposed to smoke it.
Aha! Arrest the vandal!
Oh, what a load of yipple dung. I've been set up.
No, not down Louise. I forgot.
Go ahead and read him his rights.
You have no rights. Hey, you're Antheria Jack. I'm a really big fan of yours. Remember that one time when you killed that thief who stole all your stuff?
Sure, pal, whatever you say.
That was first rate, bloody good. Can I smite him?
Hey!
Oh, I believe smitation would be appropriate at this juncture. Go right ahead.
Oh, I get to smite Antheria Jack. Oh, the guys at headquarters aren't going to believe this.
Just really good. And it's locked up. Oh no. No. Okay, it's still going. Well, I'm gonna bring up the chat room. Not that anybody's in. Ah, forget it. It's too early in the morning. I am just going to play like I am playing. Like I'm recording it. And technically I'm recording. Oh, I never saw that dog before. So yeah. There's our friend.
all citizens are required to attend tomorrow's ceremony at the Flathead Mesa. The following is a paid announcement.
We don't have to have that up anymore. And then we get to go in here and take our thing. Oh no, that's not until later. You can see all his adventure stuff. Adventure stuff. And now this is where the story begins.
Hey, thanks for fishing me out of that crate. Don't think I could have taken another spawning season. And thanks for getting rid of that Jack guy, too. We got lots to talk about, but the introductions are gonna have to wait. Get me out of this place before anyone finds me. Hey, not here, okay? Let's get underground. Then we'll talk.
Oh, what's his name? The guy from Spinal Tap. One of the guys from Spinal Tap. The lead singer guy. I don't know his name off the top of my head. I'm not gonna Wikipedia it. Everybody knows that guy's voice. And then we get to do our thing we get to do because it's a magic game. I mean, not a magic game, a Zork game, an adventure game. I'm gonna only play it for another hour. Nice.
The underground. Much better. I'm Dalbaz of Girth. They call me the Dungeon Master. Well, they used to, before I got stuck in this lantern. The job doesn't mean much nowadays, but I was a big deal about 100 years ago. Then magic is banished, and Yannick, the Grand Inquisitor, sprays me with Froboz's electric wizard repellent. Suddenly, I'm torn from my body, floating helplessly, and I end up trapped in this piece of junk. Which brings me to you. What's your name? Okay, I'll just call you ageless, faceless, gender-neutral, culturally ambiguous adventure person. Afghan cop, for short. Anyway, you gotta help me. Standard stuff, really. Save the Empire, return magic to the land, a little revenge, if time permits. I'm a bit out of sorts at the moment, but I know just the person who could help us out. The Enchantress, Ygael. She's a bit flaky, but she's one heck of a spellcaster. And she always gives you free stuff when you talk to her. Let's ring her, shall we?
I am Ygael, lost enchantress of the Empire. I come to you from the ethereal plains of Atri. Oh, I gotta get that. Do you mind? All right, let me go right to the point. This call's not cheap. The good news is there are 3 magic relics. Relics strong enough to bring magic back to the Empire. The bad news is they are lost or destroyed or something because, hello, no magic. Zip it! Take this spell book, adventurer. There is much magic hidden in the underground. If only you know how to look.
What did I tell you? A spell book.
Nice.
Let me give you a quick rundown. There are 3 types of magic spells. High magic is creation. Middle magic is enlightenment. Deep magic is transmutation. You pick up spells as you go along, and you write them into your spell book. We'll probably run across a few of each down here. There are spell scrolls stashed all over the underground. I just can't remember where.
You're gonna let me... Okay, cool. Okay.
That appears to be your average everyday subway token. Naturally, it's lying in a bucket at the bottom of a well. Oh, it's our very first inventory item together. I wish I had a camera.
So yeah. Separate the energies of magic. Rezrov, open locked or enchanted doors. Ingram, turn purple things invisible. Those are the 3 that we have right now. It's really cool. So there was like a theme that they went through that they're actually grabbing from in this secret entrance number 3. Little things that you don't notice. Like Zork 1 through 3, you were basically on a quest to become the new dungeon master, which is, you know, cool, I guess, if you want to be a dungeon master. And then there was a separate series that wasn't Zork, but it was kind of in the same universe, called Enchanter, or something like that. But they had, these are the similar spells. So I like how that they're combining the 2 things. They actually did their homework when they made this. They probably spent a lot of money on it. Unfortunately, I think they released this right at the end of like the adventure game boom, so...
Door's locked, huh? I'm not much of a hand with locks, but if you open the spell book...
This is like more of a... Yeah.
Red Rob!
Pretty awesome. There's this...
Bingo! Open sesame. A very nice piece of spellcasting, indeed.
They put a lot of work into this. Like, this game is just full of personality.
The crossroads of the great underground highway. My old stomping grounds. Oh, for the days when I could stomp. Another vestige of the Inquisition. That tacky little souvenir is called a totem. They hold the imprisoned spirits of magical creatures. It's cheaper and easier than torture, and it's certainly much more space efficient.
We're gonna get a cutscene here.
What was that? I heard that. Hello? Whoever you are.
It's me, Dalbaz. I got chased out of my body by the Grand Inquisitor and ended up stuck in his lamp. This here's Afghan cop. So how'd they get to you?
Well, I was just minding my own business, hanging out in the forest near Fuzul, and next thing you know, I'm cornered by a fierce posse. I mean, more of a phalanx you would really call it. I mean, of about 100 Inquisition guards, you know? And I don't mean your average regular little-sized guards. I mean, these were big guys. These were monsters. It took about, 50 of them to hold me down because mostly...
Oh, what's this? You're a knobby little something or other, aren't you? A scrawny, scaly runt of a kitty fish.
Ooh, there's... speak to the great dragon of the Empire with such insolence. Behold the flames of my wrath.
Oh, beg mercy, my lord. Oh.
Avert your eyes. My gaze is terrible. I am a dragon. Well, sort of a dragon after a fashion, you know. If you dare look into my eyes, I'll turn you into, jelly.
Stone, you idiot, not jelly.
Stone right.
Unit red, show me send back up.
You gonna give me any trouble, runt?
Oh!
No, sir. Everything is under control here. Oh, dear.
Tough break. So you're out of commission, huh? Well, I'm sure this kindly adventurer won't mind the extra load.
Thanks.
All the must-haves for the on-the-go adventurer. Well, I'd say this applies. Go on.
Here we go.
It's stuck.
I wonder why. In case of adventure, break glass. We get to look at everything.
This sword appears to be of elven workmanship. Standard adventurer wear. You know the type.
Very Lord of the Rings reference.
It's a map.
That's all we got on our map. It is a map. And then we...
Ah, the elusive umbrella tree. Aptly named for its umbrella-shaped blossoms.
It's purple. We've got a spell.
Hey, there's a spell in one of the blossoms.
Alright. So basically we get spells to get other spells to build our way towards the end of the game. Which, I mean, is really good. I enjoy this game a lot.
This place looks sort of familiar. The rank undergrowth prevents eastward movement. Ah! Onward then! Into the foliage! My gardening tools. Scroll, shovel. Shovel, scroll.
Yay, we got a new one. Cause vegetation to grow. Rock. Very good.
That's my house. And this is my garden. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home.
Just, this is my favorite thing. One of my favorite
It's a snapdragon. This thing
things.
needs to take a chill pill.
Let's hit it.
There seems to be some sort of problem here. I don't think this is doing anything.
I just like causing trouble.
I don't think you would have wanted that to work anyway.
Eggplants.
Hey, baby, this is the Dungeon Master's home security system. You ain't getting in here, so don't even try.
I have a great home security system, but he's got some bad habits. Harry, it's me. Come on, Harry, let me in.
Okay, so let's see if I can get him to talk about it.
Oh, yeah? Well, you got any ID? Me?
Do I look like I got any ID?
You look like a lamb. I don't care if you're the Dungeon Master himself. You're still not getting in here.
Now, what kind of self-respecting alarm system would let you do that?
Alright.
Sorry, baby. Can't come in here.
Yeah, he's not gonna say the hint. And we got it's an ashtray. Somehow he can sing while puffing the cigar. But it's a video game.
Ah, nothing like a good stogie.
Mead Light? What kind of a drink is that? It'd take at least twice what you've got there to do anything. Not that the wizards of this universe use or condone the use of alcohol or any mind-altering substance in any way, shape, or form.
Big disclaimer after that. It's just... We do not want to mess with these people. Those are quell bees. Yay. I like how they kept the puzzle solving sound from Nemesis though. You solve a puzzle and that weird wind chime thing goes up. That's all we could do there for now. Do I want to go... No, I gotta go this way first.
A token, a slot. But how to put it all together without my insert token into slot spell? I was just about to suggest that.
See, kind of
Underground. It's a subway. It's a political movement. It's a subway and a political movement. Sounds like it's still operational, too.
I think this was also at the time when video games were just...
Okay, now you want to take the red line east to the yellow line, then switch off to the... I have no idea.
Oh, I don't have the correct spell. Alright, well, we have to go someplace else. Don't worry. We can go in and up and down and left and right in this thing as much as we want. They need to combine, like, okay, if they were going to make another one of these, which they're probably not, Activision is too busy making Call of Duty. Oh yeah, like always.
Red Rock.
Ah, my alma mater. The most prestigious spellcasting institution in all of Zork. And I was first in my class, too.
You can also get killed by thracking the grass. It's the one... It's the death in the game. I'm not going through to kill death.
If you want to get in, you're going to have to pass the entrance exam. The 3 pillars. They test your aptitude for visualization, pattern recognition, and clicking.
They're making fun of... Yes. They're not going to make another one, but they should take more from the Beyond Zork. If I remember, that's the pillar that has to be... Yep. Beyond Zork thing. They kind of give you a hint. That one's right. And we got it. See, these puzzles are just way too easy. But I did get stuck.
GUE Tech, Eastlands. Boy, this takes me back. The glory days of enchanting. I can't remember a damn thing.
There's, then you go through this way. You come out on the other side.
As you'll notice, the university doesn't exist in our space-time. It's in a parallel dimension called the ethereal planes of Atri, which we sorcerers share with snack cakes, former child stars, and people who own ferrets. Hey, free dirt!
A scroll. Simplify instructions. We need that.
Ah, the teleportation station. Fastest way to get around in the underground.
I forgot you have to have the map out. Attack. No, we don't have anything. We need to actually go somewhere. So I think the last time I was here is like this happened right at the the puzzles in this game to me say that we want you to figure this game out. Some of them get kind of hard, but not really.
That's more like it. Now, unless I'm mistaken, all you have to do is pick the place you want to go to, wait at the edge of the platform, and assume crash position.
But it's kind of a little too easy, and I think that's what people said. Like, reviewers said it, but it was also...
I guess I should warn you. The thing about the underground is that there were a few cutbacks, and then a few more. And then, well, they just never got around to installing the brakes!
You get to see the place we just passed by. That is the flood control dam that we just passed by. And here we are.
Whew! That really clears the sinuses. Hey, Slim, what you reading? How to hypnotize yourself. Guess it worked.
Yeah. I don't understand. I think this gives you the clue where the Coconut Splendor is, right here. But I'm not gonna read it. I need to save just in case, even though I know I've beaten this thing a million times. Game save, yay! Let's go to the inventory screen. Let's get this going.
Watch out. Old Scratch plays for high stakes. 500 Zork mids against eternal damnation. What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
We did. Thank you. Just kind of go with it. Of course. No, I guess I'm not doing it as well as You kind of want to go towards it, but then not. I think it's locked up. Or it wants to say that I'm dead. But I'm not dead. That's how we do that.
Watch out. Old Scratch plays for high stakes. 500 Zork mids against eternal damnation. What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
Thank you. Okay. So where we go wrong? Right here. So in this one we want to go down. Oh geez, why did I do that? Why did I do that? It's the same one every time. I used to be able to do this on one foul swoop. But
Watch out. Old Scratch plays for high stakes. 500 Zork mids against eternal damnation. What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
It's a logic thing. Yep. I think it glitches because it doesn't know where you want to go. But you basically lost. Oh no. Okay. Good. We still have places to go. Oh yeah. This seems right.
Cha-ching! 500 Zork mids.
Now we gotta go get the change for the coins.
Can you hear it? Thousands of voices lamenting some hideous fate. Or maybe it's just me. Do-do-do-do-do. It's a direct line to the commissioner.
Oh no.
Thank you for calling the Hades Shuttle Service courtesy phone. Since the dawn of time, your choice for crossing over in... Press the star key for... What is all this? I just want to call the damn shuttle. Is that so much to ask?
Yep, that's what I want.
You have correctly answered all the questions. Congratulations! A shuttle will be along shortly to transport you to Hades, where you will languidly spend the rest of eternity. Have a hell of a day.
Nice.
Charon, the oarsman of the river Styx. Whoo-hoo! I don't know how he manages to generate a stink, but he most certainly does.
It's like in Return to Zork, there's also a ferryman character.
Let's dematerialize, shall we?
Dang it. Once again, I forget. Let me check the chat room real quick here. Because nobody... Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought as well. Okay. Now we need to go back inside the... There is, I believe, a build changer. Yes, ma'am.
Snacks. Sweet snacks. What a welcome sight to the road-weary adventurer.
Let me look at it.
A 500 Zork mid-bill. Cash. Dinero. Moolah. Dough. Spondulix. Makes me all giggly.
You can't spend it, Brosis.
$500 Zork mids. Let's just stuff those in a handy little sack, shall we?
I don't think they actually...
One Zork mid. Don't go spending it all in one place.
I do not think that they used it all right. Okay, we have to go see this. I do not want to walk down this hallway because look at it. It is the infinite corridor. Change that.
Hey, Graham.
We'll change that right now. I never did that before. That's interesting.
Yeah, Graham.
And the hallway becomes a small way.
Yeah. What the heck is that? I wonder who that is. There's a hole right there.
This is a magic university. These doors have all been Reznov-proofed.
Okay. Well, how do we get in?
Look, an ice cream bar.
Which one was it? The ice cream bar. I think it's the ice cream bar.
Hey, look, there's a special treat inside. Well, what do you know? Another scroll. The Obadil Scroll. Will not nusto for novelty purposes only. They're just saying that, though. Put it through a spell checker and it'll work like any other.
Okay, well, we have to figure that out. Where's the spell checker? We got a Coke machine right here. We got the candy thing. And look it looks like...
I think some of these were here my freshman year.
So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to figure out that these... No, I think there's a hint in the... Yeah, Zork rocks will explode. Like the bottom here. Just like, okay, the surgeon specific of GUE Tech has determined that eating Zork rocks while drinking any cola-based beverage can be harmful to your health because your stomach will explode. And it says here, just like that kid whose picture is on all the Zork granola boxes. That's how he died, really. Okay. Mike's pants. Notice the alarm system is down. Can anyone please try and cheer him up? Congrats, Senator. Reminder, the vending machines are being restocked on Cruise Day. Please be patient. There's likely to be no locker access until then, depending on how stale the canning of the machine is. So what basically this is saying is the vending machines and the lockers have a correlation, and that's what you're supposed to figure out right here. Secret tutor. This is Yannick. Managed deficit disorder. Mr. Yannick. Why is he on the dean's list? He's got a Z minus. So that's what you figure out here. One, we want the Zork rocks because it explodes, and you want to always want exploding things. Two, we want to get into Yannick's locker, possibly, just for shits and giggles. So we're gonna take two. I haven't tested 500 Zork mids, but I'm pretty sure.
No! I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
That's Yannick's locker. That rat ant was my roommate here for 3 terms, before he became the pastor of disaster up in the above ground. He would have failed out first term if it weren't for me. Look at this! Cheat notes! Crib sheets! He may run the Empire, but he's not quite Mensa material.
Yep. You got a Xanax or something like that?
A Prozork tablet. This stuff will mellow anything out. Animal, vegetable, or mineral.
Okay, this is gonna tell us how to make a Kindle. And I need to take a picture of this because this is for gonna help me later on. No, I don't want to record. Okay, that helps. Anything else? Time travel for dummies. Do what I want to make this. I think this tells you how to. Kindle. There's nothing to put this on. Hired a team of 12,000 special traits. Okay. Number This one is out of things, so we can't get anything from it. But we will, and the buttons broke. We will take the Zork rocks. Somebody else's locker is opened up. It doesn't help the game, but it's funny anyways. Double Finichi is a overly complicated game. It seems like it's like poker, but overly complicated in the Zork world. The only way to win is not to play. Bam. Bam. I'll close that shit.
Just where were you keeping that?
Premise, sir, from Froboz's Electric. We don't make things that suck. We make things that suck permanently.
There we go. We got the Zork rocks.
Aha, the ever-tasty Zork rocks. A clever marketing of dangerously unstable spell residue with red food coloring to appeal to the kiddies.
Yes! Yes! You know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do.
Warning, warning. Presence of cola beverage detected.
Let's find a safe home for this stuff, okay? These rocks are about to pop in a very big way, and I don't want to be next to them when they do. There you go. Crisis averted.
Now we just gotta wait for it to explode. Warning, warning.
This candy will self-destruct in 45 seconds. Caution, Zork rocks have been corrupted. This candy will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
That's crazy that this that the package would talk like that. Doom, doom, doom.
Danger, danger. Meltdown is imminent. This candy will self-destruct in 15 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it didn't have an animation. Wow.
Look! This is my locker! That's my stuff! My books and my papers and my... Oh, I guess I should have washed those gym shorts. My student ID. Fortunately, I cast the turn embarrassing photo invisible spell on it.
What is this? Oh, it's Glitch. Which reminds me... Enter. Yes. Yes, I will overwrite that save. I gotta just start using the inventory. Oh no.
My lantern sense is tingling, warning me of danger. Oh, and your sword's glowing too.
Get away from me, bridge, you cretin!
Okay, he's a security system. And we take care of him by...
You gained 86 experience points and found a healing potion. Oops, wrong kind of dungeon master.
But I do not think we have the spell right now. No, no. Which I think we have to go back to... See, I'm not gonna do this again. We're not gonna do this.
Let's dematerialize, shall we?
We'll go to Hades. That's the closest thing. That's the quickest way. I believe we can go across Hades, but we don't get to come back ever. Once you go to Hades, you don't come back. Let's try fucking control damn quick. Jeez. That is pounding. That was pounding on my head. I got like 10 minutes left of this stream because I need to sleep. Because I need to do things.
Totemization? Good. Now, if you just be a lamb and sign this confession, it's a formality, really. You willingly agree to be eternally bound and totemized and so forth, blah, blah, blah. You violated the laws and/or pointed suggestions at the Inquisition, etc., etc., etc.
No problem. Of course. Oh, look, wait. There's a mistake here on line 17C.
Be a lamb, just sign on a line.
No, really, look, here, where it's supposed to say stand in line for 3 hours and then get totemized, it says, pop the inspector one. Oh, sorry. Oh.
I'll sign for you. Pink copy's yours. Have a nice day.
Oh, we're standing here. We shall not stand here much longer.
I'm remembering why I've always preferred teleporting. This is the stop for the famed flood control dam number 3. I believe it was quite the tourist attraction in times far distant.
Yeah, it's always been a linchpin in the series. I mean, I think it's a balance between fan service and actual gameplay. I think this game was mostly fan service, though. You know?
That looks like... Yep, it's Moss of Marilon. There doesn't seem to be very much of it, though.
Ah, yeah.
Beautiful. That's plenty.
I believe there's a... Yeah. Create a bridge over a body of water. Yes. That is what we needed. Can we make it... And, stop it with that! I'm just so used to doing that with no. Here's the puzzle.
There it is. One of the crowning achievements on Lord Dimwit's flathead.
You get to check out your new spell.
That was fun. Useless, but fun.
Yep. Don't tell me things are useless, because I know how to useless them.
Red Rock.
Now you're thinking outside the box. Maps all around. Well, whatever. I guess a much-loved and irreplaceable 300-year-old national treasure is a small price to pay. Congratulations.
Number 57. 57. Go on then. In you go, 57.
Wait, that's it? Indigo 57? I mean, don't you read something or, say something?
Yes. I say, in you go, 57, and you go in.
Oh. Well, it's gonna at least have a hug.
People! People! Oh, not again! Oh, that's it. I can't work in these conditions.
So, am I getting totemized or what?
Very good. Save for glitches. Well, we've only got 5 minutes left. Maybe after game save. When you know you got a glitchy game, always I don't think there's anything there. I'm gonna double check the monastery just in case. But I don't think there's anything at the monastery for us.
This place doesn't look safe. Well, that's just great. How are we going to get up there?
Okay. Well. Alright. Monastery. Yes, monastery. We could go to the spell lab. I mean, they really thought about it.
I like your style. Splendid job.
It's just, I don't know, it's very...
The spell checker. You used to have to wait in line for hours to use this thing. I guess we can cut to the front of the line now.
I mean, these kind of games, I mean, you play them once and you never, like, I mean, you really don't have to play them again. But I just like playing this. Like, I'll come back and play this every once in a while. It's gotten to the point where I know how to do mostly anything.
Spell named Otabil is soggy. Drawing spell. Drawing is complete.
The Obadil spell looks good as new.
Make caster more attractive. Oh gosh. That is not what I want. Alright, let's pull out this picture. Here is this picture. We need to go get some paper. There's paper on this. Where's the paper pile? Spell checker, there's no paper? There, what? There we go. Origination. Application. I almost can remember what these look like. Yes.
Spell named Bebert is not yet imbued. Imbuing spell. Imbuing is complete.
The Bebert spell gives the appearance of inclement weather. I use it for family reunions.
So as you can tell, I know where to use this next. No, not the shovel. Man. I mean, I'm whizzing through this, so I'm probably passing up a lot of stuff.
Bebert.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Look, it's fall.
That was a cool little cutscene.
The Zimdor spell triplicates quantities of intoxicating libations. The Froboz's Magic Alcoholic Beverage Company had it regulated, so it can't be nustoed into your spellbook.
Verga. We'll get it. We will get it. That's okay. We only need it once, right guys? Yep.
Now you're talking. 36 gloops of mead light would be sot, the heartiest of the hearty.
Want some rye? Course you do.
Oh, poor Harry. He starts with just one drink. One drink, he says. What can one teensy little drink do? And then another. And then another. And before you know it, my house is sloshed on the front lawn. There. He'll sleep it off. Shall we?
Oh man, I am gotten so far.
What do you think, huh?
This
place has some nice appointments. I've always thought it could use a conversation pit, though.
We are going. I'm thinking I'm gonna call it for this stream today because I have to actually sleep, and I'm getting pretty tired. I'm going to do some research on Zork to have better facts for you while I start spotting them out here and during this game. I just like, as you can tell, I'm squeeing the whole time that I'm playing this. I enjoy this game a lot. I enjoy the whole Zork line. I've finished all of them except for Zork Zero, but it's a text adventure game. You can't blame me. Alright. Well, oh, whoa. Let me stop this, and I'm sorry for making you sick for a while there, but we are done for today. You guys have a wonderful weekend. If you're watching this right away, I'm going to upload this to YouTube. probably a little bit later. The stuff gets deleted very quickly off of Twitch nowadays, so I need to move it. Yep, I'm yawning. So you guys have a good day. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Enjoy yourself, live life, be happy, be healthy. And have a nice day.